In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up NinjaTrader for futures. Now, to do this, first, of course, you have to download and install the platform from their official website. And then once you do this, you want to sign into your account and you'll be given something like this. So it's going to look like this. This is your kind of default workspace. And I'm using this default one right now called Getting Started Basic. And of course, in here, you can then go and start customizing it and setting it up for futures. So I'm just going to show you some things you can actually do to set yourself up for futures. And of course, you can go ahead and follow me and then customize according to your own preferences as well above what I show you over here. So once you've, of course, connected your account, which you can do in connections up top. So just go to connections and then configure over here. And then you want to select your futures or, of course, your broker or data provider connection over here. So you can use like a simulator if you want to practice, or you can use any of these like NinjaTrader or whatever data provider you use. You can then just go and of course add that by clicking here and by clicking add, and you can then put in your credentials and of course hit apply, and you can connect to that data provider, of course, if you've paid for a plan and do have that version. I'm actually going to go into simulated data feed for now just to be able to kind of show you how things work. Okay, so if you want to practice again, you can use this simulated data feed and that's going to work for you perfectly. Now, of course, you can also set up market data, so you can log into your client account dashboard to configure your data plans. You can go to tools, and then from here, you can go to client dashboard, which is going to open your client dashboard directly in here, or you can also do this on the browser, and in there, you'll be able to basically get set up with a plan, and you can then use that market data in here to basically, of course, trade futures, okay? Now from here, you can then start by building a custom workspace. So by default, you'll see some things like I can see over here, but of course, if it doesn't work for you, for me, for example, it does, but if you like something else, you can completely customize things by simply going to workspaces, and you can then just go ahead and click on a new down here and give it a name. So I'm actually going to give it a name. I'm going to name this one futures, okay? Futures, like this. I'm going to hit the OK button, and there we go, it's going to reset, and all I see is this control center, which of course you must have, so we can add new things, go to settings, tools, etc. Now I'm going to go to new, and of course usually you'll need something like a chart, so I'm going to click on the chart button over here, and then from here you can of course select what chart you want. I'm going to go with this one, and I'm just going to go and put it like it is. You can of course customize things like colors, what is showing, etc., and hit the OK button. Once you do this, it's going to load up your chart just like this, and of course it's going to populate it with whatever you are using. Okay, so for me over here, that's how it looks. It's quite empty right now because I don't have a subscription on my account, but if I did, it'd be showing that over here. Okay, so I'm going to keep it like this. And then from here, you can go and change things. You can go and change it to like this, for example. You could always go and add some new things as well. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to do the market analyzer. And as you can see, it's going to look like this. It's going to allow you to right click, add on instruments, whichever ones you want. And then when you click on them, these are going to also populate here on the chart as well, which is also quite convenient. And then you have some other things as well you may need. So for example, like the basic entry, usually if you're trying to trade, not on the chart, but trade like this, you can of course position your basic entry somewhere like that, and of course some other things as well. You have things like the super DOM, you have like a depth chart, you have alerts log, you have market watch as well if you need that. There's a bunch of different things. What I'm gonna do here, I'm actually just gonna go and use, I don't know, let's do time and sales, okay? And then of course I'm going to put it over here. You can again customize this, move these around. You can even full screen some if you want to, and you'll see your entire things here on your, of course, screen, which is quite convenient. So I'll just keep it like it is. You can customize this according to your own preference and set it up for your futures trading. Then from here, of course, you can go and find different futures that you can trade. I'm currently in the simulator. That's why it's actually showing just a few things. Depending on your account, you may see other things as well, or less of them, of course. And then up top, you can, of course, create accounts. If you're in demo, you can see your positions over here, which you can then of course go and right click and close them. You can go and select properties to kind of change things, etc. And yeah, that's essentially how to set things up for futures. Now, if you're maybe too lazy or just don't want to bother with customizing these, there's also one more thing you can do. You can go to workspaces, default workspaces, and you have this single stock futures already preset. So if you click on it, it's automatically gonna kind of give you this over here, which is going to be kind of the single stock futures kind of view, which is similar to what you've seen earlier in the beginning of this video, which was my kind of default template, okay? And that's essentially how to do this. You can then go ahead and buy or sell over here. You can do it inside order entries, etc. But any more videos you may need on how to use the platform to use it for futures or for anything else you may be interested in, I do have separate videos. I have a huge playlist with all these tutorials. You can go watch those as well. And yeah, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.